Assalamualaikum everyone. In this video, I, Muhammad Zaman Fitri, will present a group assignment for the subject of Principles of Business Analytics entitled Simple and Multiple Linear Regressions. First of all, our group consists of two members, namely myself, Muhammad Zaman Fitri, and also my friend Muhammad Faiz Sofian. To complete this task, we have agreed to take the third dataset. Third dataset is about Major League Baseball players. We use two types of linear regression, which is simple linear regression (SLR) and multiple linear regression (MLR). Simple linear regression is used to estimate the relationship between two quantitative variables. Simple linear regression can be used when we want to know how strong the relationship is between two variables and the value of the dependent variable at a certain value of the independent variable. Multiple linear regression is a statistical method for predicting the result of a response variable by using several explanatory variables. Modeling the linear relationship between the explanatory factors and response variable is the aim of multiple linear regression. The formula that we use is for multiple linear regression is y equal to b0 plus b1 x1 plus b2 x2 plus the data plus bp xp plus e. From the data of those Major League Baseball players, we can see that y represents a dependent variable which is batting average. Next, x in the formula represents independent variable which is runs scored, doubles, triples, home runs, strikeout. In 3.1, we have done the scatter plot section for the data given, which has produced the scatter plot for the independent variable. The results can be seen in the slide provided. The next part is 3.2, which is the correlation coefficient. For predictors run score, R obtained is 0.825, which shows there is positive linear relationship between run score and batting average. For doubles predictors, the R obtained is 0.609, which shows that there is a positive linear relationship between doubles and batting average. The R obtained for triple predictors is 0.662, which shows that there is a positive linear relationship between triples and batting average. In addition, home runs predictors also recorded a positive linear relationship between home runs and batting average with an R obtained of 0.336. And last but not least is the strikeout predictors with an R value of 0.621, which shows that there is a positive linear relationship between strikeouts and batting average. The next part is 3.3, which is the general form of SLR equation. The formula used is y equal to b0 plus b1x plus e. Y is a dependent variable, b0 is a constant or intercept, and x is an independent variable. The following example is y obtained for predictors of home runs with a value of y equal to 264.335 plus 0.665x. For the 3.4, which is testing the regression slope b1, the result is there is no relationship between the variable x and y. The next part is 3.5, which is the coefficient of determination. To prove this, we have chosen two predictors, namely run score and double. The R obtained for run score shows there are strong positive linear relationships, and the R square obtained is 0.681, which means 68.1% there are strong positive linear relationship. It means that 68.1% of the variation in the dependent variable is accounted for by the variations in the independent variable. For predictors doubles, the R obtained is 0.609, which shows there are strong positive linear relationships, and the R square obtained is 0.371, which means 37.1% there are strong positive linear relationship between doubles and batting average. 3.6, which is overfitting, we can see that overfitting happens when the R square change and standard error of the estimated is low. In this data, it shows that R is 0.927 has a positive relationship between strikeouts, doubles, home runs, triples, run score, and batting average, and R squared change is 0.806, which is 86%. Meanwhile, the standard error of the estimate is 0.017480. The next part is 3.7, which is multicollinearity. The VIF value for run score is 3.055, for doubles 1.542, for triples 2.352, for home runs 2.046, for strikeouts 1.535. VIF for number runs scored show below than 5 means the variables are moderated correlated. Meanwhile, if the value VIF greater than 5 means it is strong level of multicollinearity, where that coefficient poorly estimated and variables are highly correlated. The next part is 3.8, which is models comparison. Between data simple linear regression and multiple linear regression, we can see that multiple linear regression is better because simple linear regression look overfit. In the data, it also shown that R is 0.927 different with the data R squared that is 0.860. For 3.9, which is the best fitted model, we can see that the table coefficient shown that the best fitted data p-value for run score is 0, doubles is 0.003, for triple is 0.291, for home runs is 0.114, and for strikeout is also 0. Meanwhile, the t-value for run score is 4.074, for doubles is 3.165, for triples is 1.070, and for home run is 1.616, and also strikeouts is negative 5.497. In 3.10, which is point prediction based on the best model, the annual net sale will be $2.049. Last but not least, which is 3.11, which is hypothesis testing. P-value numbers for run score is 0, alpha is 0.05, p-value is less than alpha, reject HO means accept H1. There is significant relationship between batting average and run score. Next, p-value number doubles is 0.003, alpha is 0.05, p-value is less than alpha, reject HO means accept H1. From that, there is significant relationship between batting average and doubles. Next, for triple, p number value triple is 0.291, alpha is 0.05, p-value is greater than alpha, fail to reject HO means accept HO. From that, there is no significant relationship between batting average and triples. Next, for home runs, p-value home runs is 0.114, alpha is 0.05, the p-value is greater than alpha, fail to reject HO means accept HO. From that, there is no significant relationship between batting average and home runs. For the strikeout, p-value number is 0, alpha is 0.05, p-value is less than alpha, reject HO means accept H1. From that, there is significant relationship between batting average and strikeout. The last part, which is conclusion, it is discovered that every aspect significantly affects a baseball player batting average. After doing this project, we can know that multiple linear regression analysis is more useful compared to simple linear regression analysis, because multiple linear regression is a more specific calculation than linear regression. Simple linear regression is more suitable to calculate the relationship straight between two variables. Besides, multiple regression could calculate more complex relationship between variables. One of the advantages of multiple linear regression may result in a clearer understanding of the relationship between each individual cause and outcome. Additionally, it reveals the relationship between the different predictors variable itself, as well as the links between all the factors and the outcome. For the disadvantage of multiple linear regression, it usually comes down to the data being used. For example, using the incomplete or falsely data will cause the relationship between variables are incorrect, meaning that all the multiple linear regression cannot be worked properly in the input data. That's all from me. Thank you.